next question says, how do I develop a curriculum that I can use in meetings? Are there some guidelines you suggest? Let's answer the second question first. No, there are no guidelines. That's what I love about life coaching. You can make it up as you go. You can add to it, take away from it. You can also use what you've used before. So my question to you is, have you been testing what you learned in your training? I'm waiting. Are you using the information that you already have access to get practice as a life coach? That's your outline. When you start to see what's working for people, how they're responding. Sorry, my Google's trying to come on. They think I'm talking to them, but I'm talking to you. There we go. Now, use what you already have exposure to from prior practice coaching clients. Use that as your outline. I don't have a magic guideline or tell you where to start because that's on you as a coach to develop. Now, if you've done your proper preparation, you should have had a pre-coaching call, some type of contact before the coaching session starts or the meeting starts, where you have picked the brains of your client or whoever you're meeting with. You've asked questions. Perfect example. I got an invitation via Facebook Messenger today. This is the second time one person has contacted me about flying me in to Colorado to train a group of about 25 nonprofit leaders who are interested in becoming certified life coaches and adding that to their curriculum. So step one was that contact. Well, she did it twice, so I'll give her credit twice for that one. Step two was me saying, you know what? This cannot be carried out or answered on Facebook Messenger. So I said, call me. Here's my number. Step two. So we got on the phone and I said, I see that you've asked me this question twice. I'm here in Atlanta. I am available to come and train you and your crew. What exactly do you need? Tell me more about your organization. How many people are you expecting? What do you want to learn specifically? How do you think life coaching is going to benefit you and these future leaders, or they're leaders already, but future life coach leaders? Where will the event be held? What day would you like to fly me in? Because I come a day before and I'll stay and train your people. How much is in your budget to pay? Because tuition starts at the price tuition starts at, okay? And then of course the script is flipped. I don't know why I'm getting so tongue-tied today, but then she asked me questions like, how long is the training? How much does it cost? How long does it take? How long do we need to have set aside? I think I'm getting too excited and getting caught up here. She asked, what all do you need? What is your registration process? What do you teach? It was so much more. But anyway, my point is we had a pre-meeting before this event because I also had to say, what's your date? What do you need my help with specifically? So the point I'm trying to make is the way you develop an outline that leads to a curriculum is to ask questions before the actual meeting of your coaching client. So make sure you're doing a pre-chat session. A lot of you guys have talked to me before you signed up to come get certified with me. Remember that? I also, once you register, said, send me your top 10 most burning questions. Anything you want to know. Guess what that was? My outline. It was my guide for our conversation. I knew that it was what you wanted to know about during our time together. And I wanted to set that expectation. So when you ask questions early, you can set the intentions of the coaching conversation. So while I don't have a magic formula, magic outline, a guideline for you to host meetings or develop a curriculum, you do. You know the right questions to ask. And now all you have to do is ask them. Get on the phone, set up a meeting before the meeting, set aside about 30 minutes to just pick your coaching client's brain and use that as your guideline. Use that as your talking points. Bring it up in your meeting. Say, I remember you brought this up in our coaching conversation before the coaching conversation. And let's talk more about that. Tell me more about that. Ask them questions around that. That's how you handle a coaching conversation. That's how you handle a meeting. In our next video, we're talking about, do I start coaching online rather than group meetings? Make sure you meet me back here. I'll give you more information soon. See ya.